Known as the movie capital of the world, bringing films to audiences that provide entertainment and at times thought-provoking drama, Hollywood recently hosted a different kind of media through a unique forum broadcast live worldwide on Supreme Master Television on Saturday, July 26, 2008. The Climate Change International Conference was held at the Pacific Design Center in West Hollywood, California, USA. Organized by the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association, it was a conference that brought together green Hollywood celebrities and notable speakers. Co-hosted by Emmy Award-winning television journalist and vegan Jane Velez Mitchell, the event was informative and the subject matter highly relevant. 3 panels were conducted, each with a different theme: the urgent scientific facts of the climate crisis, its spiritual perspectives, and the transformational role of the media. Invited as a special guest speaker, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously attended via live video conference to answer questions from the panelists as well as the audience. We now invite you to join us for the rebroadcast of the Climate Change International Conference.
This is our third and final panel, and we're talking about perhaps the most important aspect of this entire movement, and that is media, transformational media. We have heard the message. How do we get it out effectively to the rest of the world to avert this global catastrophe that we are in the midst of? So we are excited to have 3 amazing gentlemen with us. Dr. Gabriel Cousins, founder of the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center. People have gone there to turn their lives around and to turn around their health with a raw vegan diet. John Ross, legendary film producer and founder of Visioneering Group and Global Alliance for Transformational Entertainment. Thank you so much for being here. And Scott Badenoch, who is CEO of Creative Citizen, a leading environmental and social networking website. So these are 3 individuals who are really changing the world, and in many different ways. We've said the same message over and over and over again. You don't have to be a genius to realize that meat production is destroying the world, destroying our own health, and it's just horribly cruel. Why is it that intelligent people cannot get this message? And that's what we want to talk to these gentlemen about. Dr. Cousins, let's talk about what we're trying to do here and how constructive television plays a role in that.
If we could just stand for a moment and do an om just to kind of quiet the mind.
Let's do it.
So that prayer was about the merging of the heavens and the earth. And it's key to understanding what's going on. First, let's consider that not only is Supreme Master Ching Hai divinely inspired, but we all are. I really thank everybody for coming here and being divinely inspired. The media needs to be divinely inspired. And let's put it that way. And we can say that really Supreme Master TV is divinely inspired. And we need to understand that all the media that's happening now, from our point of view, should be, can be, and is divinely inspired. In 1975, I had a vision from deep in meditation. It said, you should learn to eat and live in a way that supports the spiritual energy. And from that time, 10 books have been written. Notable ones are Conscious Eating, Rainbow Green Life Cuisine, and Spiritual Nutrition. We have now outlined including all the difficulties people face, and how to be a complete, successful vegan and live fooder. These books are carried in naturopathic schools around the world. It's like, this is what you need to do. You're a holistic physician. You need to do that. And the reason you're doing that actually is, how do we become superconductors of the divine? And the diet that came through was a vegan live food diet. It is the best way, without a doubt, how to become a superconductor of the divine. From that place of awareness comes the deep compassion and love for all creation, for the living planet. We're no longer seeing ourselves as stewards of the living planet, which is also very good, but we are one with the living planet. There's a whole different set of discussion when we have that, a whole different set of understanding. Now, from the position of a holistic physician, a Columbia-trained medical doctor, we're going to talk a little bit and try to understand this in a deeper way. And what we need to understand is global warming, diabetes, are symptoms of a way of thinking in the world we call a predatory way, in which humans, animals, plants, and the living planet are considered as an economic unit to be exploited. I call it the culture of death. Now, we got to have a solution to that. And that's to move into the consciousness of the culture of life. And this is really what Supreme Master TV is about, and really what all our lives are about in a deeper way. And there are two ways of looking at it. One level, we can say, out of our need for survival and our need and our fear of danger and global warming, we're going to come up with, how do we decrease the carbon footprint? Okay, that's very good. But we haven't gone to the deeper level, which is a holistic approach, which says, wait a second. We have to look at our whole lives and turn that around. And the culture of life is about bringing compassion, bringing love, feeling that wholeness, knowing that the animal world is, in essence, omatakiasa, which means all our relationships. We're all related. And if you look deeply in the scriptures, the animals have their souls breathed into them first, as it says in the Torah, what we know as the Old Testament. The souls of the animals came first. And we look at Buddhism, and Buddha in the Sagarma Sutra said, very simply, in the future times, there will be ghosts who will tell you that it's okay to eat meat and be liberated. And he said, this is not possible. One cannot eat the living flesh of sentient beings and be liberated. And keep that in mind. And the Dalai Lama in March of 2005 has committed to being that way, vegetarian. So this is what we're saying. So in the Christian tradition, besides the Jewish tradition that comes out of the Torah, Jesus and all the disciples, as well documented in my book, Conscious Eating, were all vegetarian. Just so we know that the foundation of Christianity, the foundation of Judaism, was that vegetarian diet. Genesis 1:29 makes it very clear. I've given you the seed of every herb-bearing seed on the planet, and the tree of a fruit-bearing tree to be yours for food.